Friedrich Nietzsche is one of the most influential philosophers of the 19th century, and yet he is often misunderstood as a nihilist who rejected all forms of morality. However, his works offer a profound exploration of how an individual can lead a morally good life without the need for belief in God. Nietzsche's philosophy emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility, the creation of one's own values, and the pursuit of excellence, providing a robust framework for an atheist to be good without relying on divine commandments. Nietzsche's declaration that God is dead in The Gay Science is not merely a statement about the decline of religious belief, but a profound commentary on the implications of this decline for morality. He suggests that the absence of a divine moral authority does not lead to a moral vacuum, but rather to the necessity for individuals to create their own values. This shift is encapsulated in his concept of the Übermensch, or Overman, introduced in Thus Spoke Zarathustra. The Übermensch represents an individual who transcends conventional morality and creates their own values through the exercise of willpower and creativity. In his philosophical works, Nietzsche argues that traditional moral systems, particularly those based on religious doctrines, often suppress individual potential and creativity. He critiques Christian morality for promoting what he calls slave morality, which values humility, meekness, and subservience. In contrast, Nietzsche advocates for a master morality, which values strength, power, and nobility of character. This does not mean a return to barbarism or a rejection of all moral principles, but rather an embrace of self-determined values and the cultivation of virtues that enhance one's life and the lives of others. A key aspect of Nietzsche's moral philosophy is the concept of the will to power. In Beyond Good and Evil, Nietzsche describes the will to power as the fundamental drive in humans, a striving for achievement, ambition, and the overcoming of obstacles. This drive is not merely about dominating others, but about self-overcoming and self-mastery. By channeling the will to power into constructive and creative endeavors, individuals can lead fulfilling and morally good lives. Nietzsche's critique of conventional morality extends to the notion of altruism. In The Genealogy of Morals, he argues that altruism, as traditionally conceived, often masks underlying selfish motives and can lead to resentment. He sees conventional altruism, promoted by religious and moral doctrines, as a form of self-deception, where individuals pretend to act out of selflessness but are driven by hidden agendas, such as seeking approval, avoiding guilt, or gaining social status. Nietzsche posits that such altruism can foster dependency, undermine self-respect, and create power imbalances. Instead, Nietzsche promotes a form of self-interest that is enlightened and expansive, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of individuals and the benefits of mutual respect and cooperation. He proposes that genuine altruism should arise from a position of strength and self-assurance rather than weakness or neediness. This enlightened self-interest encourages individuals to contribute positively to society, not out of duty or self-sacrifice, but out of a genuine desire to enhance their own lives and the lives of others. In Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Nietzsche introduces the idea of giving as a more authentic and powerful form of altruism. He describes this giving as an expression of one's overflowing abundance and strength, where individuals who have cultivated their own excellence and self-mastery share their resources, knowledge, and compassion freely, without expecting anything in return. This form of altruism is not about self-denial, but about self-expression and the joy of contributing to the well-being of others. Furthermore, Nietzsche emphasized the importance of authenticity and self-affirmation. This call to authenticity involves recognizing and embracing one's unique qualities and potentials, rather than conforming to external expectations or societal norms. Therefore, an atheist can find moral guidance in the pursuit of authenticity, striving to live a life that is true to oneself and respectful of the individuality of others. Nietzsche also addresses the role of suffering in moral development. He contends that suffering is an inevitable part of life, and can be a catalyst for growth and transformation. In Thus Spoke Zarathustra, he writes, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." Embracing and learning from suffering can lead to greater resilience, empathy, and moral depth. An atheist, therefore, can cultivate moral virtues through the mindful engagement with life's challenges, finding strength and wisdom in adversity. In conclusion, Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy provides a compelling framework for understanding how an atheist can be good without believing in God. By rejecting external moral authorities and embracing the creation of personal values, the exercise of the will to power, enlightened self-interest, authenticity, and the transformative potential of suffering, individuals can lead morally good and fulfilling lives. Nietzsche's vision of morality is one of personal responsibility and self-overcoming, offering a path to ethical living that is grounded in human potential rather than divine command.
If you are interested in an alternative atheist moral framework that advocates for these kinds of more virtuous behaviors, I would encourage you to check out chivalrichumanism.com, where you will find resources about chivalric humanism, which this channel advocates for. It is a virtue-based moral framework and ethical philosophy that draws on the rich tapestry of the chivalric codes of old, while infusing them with modern understandings of psychology, sociology, and philosophy. It offers a pathway to personal development, community service, and a fulfilling life guided by virtue. Chivalric humanism falls under the category of atheism in that it does not endorse a belief in deities or other supernatural things. Atheism by itself is not a belief system, as atheism is only the absence of belief in superstitions. Chivalric humanism is a moral framework of ethics for atheists seeking useful, practical advice on how to live a virtuous and purpose-driven life. As a naturalistic philosophy, chivalric humanism provides logical reasons for why virtue should be cultivated in a person and how they promote the common good. Atheists who were formerly Christians will find that chivalric humanism promotes many of the same moral behaviors that Christianity does without metaphysical justifications for why these behaviors are good. Instead, chivalric humanism promotes the use of logic and the employment of the scientific method to validate its moral beliefs. Please check out chivalrichumanism.com for free resources to learn more.